A supply chain analyst, my friends, is more than just a fancy job title to put on a business card. This role is the equivalent of a superhero in logistics and operations. Picture a savvy detective scouring through mountains of data, looking for patterns and trends, all to ensure your favorite products magically appear on the shelves exactly when you need them. These wizards of efficiency are the secret sauce in the smooth operation of any business, ensuring everything flows seamlessly from point A to point B and every stop in between. But what exactly does a supply chain analyst do? Let's dive in and find out. What does a supply chain analyst do? In a nutshell, a supply chain analyst is responsible for analyzing and optimizing supply chain processes to improve efficiency and reduce costs. This includes everything from vendor selection, inventory management, and transportation logistics to forecasting demand. They use data analysis techniques and technology to identify areas of improvement and develop strategies to streamline operations. Essentially, they are the Sherlock Holmes of supply chains. To increase supply chain efficiency, they meticulously examine supply chain data, unveiling the subtle intricacies and pain points of supply chain processes, leveraging the power of advanced logistics management systems. They meticulously perform their supply chain analyst duties, aiming to streamline operations and bolster the smooth running of the supply chain. Why is a supply chain analyst important? A supply chain analyst plays a crucial role in the success of any business. They are responsible for ensuring that goods are produced and delivered to customers on time, at the desired quality, and the lowest possible cost. This not only improves customer satisfaction but also reduces costs for the company, making it more competitive in the market. The job of a supply chain analyst is not one-dimensional. It requires a specialized set of supply chain analyst skills that include an adept understanding of supply chain operation, the ability to interpret complex supply chain data, and a knack for improving supply chain performance. A fine-tuned balance of analytical prowess, problem-solving ability, and industry knowledge makes these experts instrumental in transforming raw data into strategic action plans. Their proficiency in identifying bottlenecks, probing into supply chain operations, and making data-driven decisions contributes significantly to enhancing the overall supply chain performance. Their work may seem behind the scenes, but the impact they foster is front and center in the success of any organization. What skills do you need to be a supply chain analyst? Supply chain analysts require a unique combination of technical and analytical skills, as well as solid communication and problem-solving ability. These include data analysis. As a supply chain analyst, you will deal with large amounts of data daily. The ability to analyze and interpret this data is crucial in identifying areas for improvement and making informed decisions. Technology proficiency. With the increasing use of technology in supply chain management, it is essential to be proficient in data analysis tools, database systems, and enterprise resource planning systems. Project management. Supply chain analysts are responsible for implementing new processes and strategies. This requires management skills to ensure projects are completed on time and within budget. Supply chain knowledge. A solid understanding of supply chain principles, logistics, and inventory management is necessary to excel as a supply chain analyst. Problem solving. As with any role in the business world, solving problems efficiently and effectively is crucial for success. Supply chain analysts must be able to identify issues within the supply chain and come up with creative solutions. Communication. Supply chain analysts must be able to communicate their findings and recommendations to various stakeholders, including executives, operations teams, and suppliers. Strong communication skills are essential for building relationships and driving change within the supply chain. Don't miss our previous video, your golden ticket to the riveting realm of supply chain, logistics, and transportation. What are the main challenges a supply chain analyst may face? Being a supply chain analyst is no easy feat. There are several challenges that they may face in their day-to-day work, including data overload. With the increasing use of technology and automation in supply chain management, there is an abundance of data available. This can be overwhelming for analysts who have to sift through and make sense of it all. Changing market conditions. The supply chain is constantly affected by various factors such as economic changes, natural disasters, and geopolitical events. Supply chain analysts must stay updated on these market conditions and adapt their strategies accordingly. Globalization. As supply chains become more globalized, the complexity of managing them increases. Supply chain analysts must be able to navigate international regulations, cultural differences, and language barriers. Time constraints. Supply chain analysts often work on tight deadlines to identify and address supply chain issues. This requires them to be efficient and prioritize tasks effectively. Resistance to change. Implementing new strategies or processes may face opposition from stakeholders who are used to the current way. Supply chain analysts must be able to navigate these challenges and convince others of the benefits of change. How can supply chain analysts overcome these challenges? To overcome these challenges, analysts can use their skills and expertise in various ways, including utilizing data analytics tools. With the help of advanced data analytics software, analysts can effectively analyze large amounts of data and identify patterns and trends to make informed decisions. Staying updated on market trends. Analysts should constantly monitor changing market conditions and use this information to develop strategies responsive to the ever-changing business environment. Developing a global mindset. In today's interconnected world, supply chain analysts must have a global perspective. This includes understanding different cultures, regulations, and languages to manage a global supply chain effectively. Building strong relationships. Analysts must also be able to develop and maintain strong relationships with stakeholders at all levels of the supply chain. This includes suppliers, manufacturers, distributors, and customers. Being adaptable. Supply chain management is constantly evolving, and analysts must be open to change and adapt quickly to new technologies, processes, and strategies. The role of a senior supply chain manager is multifaceted, requiring a comprehensive understanding of the supply chain process along with an amalgamation of business management and technical skills. Essentially, the senior supply chain manager is the bedrock upon which most supply chain analysts build their strategy. They facilitate the seamless flow of goods and information and foster robust relationships with business partners. These managers not only have a profound understanding of the intricate supply chain process, but also demonstrate an exceptional ability to coordinate and collaborate with various stakeholders, ensuring business objectives are met effectively and efficiently. How long does it take to become a supply chain analyst? The time it takes to become a supply chain analyst can vary depending on an individual's education, experience, and career goals. Typically, a bachelor's degree in supply chain management or business administration is required for entry-level positions. This takes approximately 4 years to complete. After gaining some experience in the field, individuals may choose to pursue certifications such as the Certified Supply Chain Professional or the Certified Professional in Supply Management. These certifications can take an additional 1–2 years to obtain, depending on the individual's study schedule. However, becoming a successful supply chain analyst is an ongoing process that requires continuous learning and development. With new technologies, strategies, and best practices emerging constantly, supply chain analysts must stay up to date and continuously improve their skills to excel in their roles. In the intricate world of supply chain management, the role of a supply chain analyst is both challenging and paramount. A supply chain analyst meticulously scrutinizes supply chain operations, aiming to foster efficiency and reduce costs. This role, deeply woven into the fabric of supply chain management, is a linchpin that holds the entire supply chain together. An adept supply chain analyst can transform the supply chain from a cumbersome necessity into a streamlined, cost-effective process. Successful supply chain analyst is always on the lookout for bottlenecks in the supply chain, and their sharp analytical skills are the key to improving supply chain operations. In essence, supply chain management is the chessboard, the supply chain is the game, and the supply chain analyst is the master strategist. For a more comprehensive dive into the captivating supply chain world, don't hesitate to peruse our previous video. How can a supply chain analyst advance in their career? Supply chain analysts can advance in their careers by gaining experience and expertise in different areas of the supply chain, such as procurement, logistics, or inventory management. They can also take on leadership roles or pursue higher-level positions in larger companies. Networking and building relationships with professionals in the industry are also essential for career advancement. Attending conferences, joining professional organizations, and staying connected with colleagues can provide opportunities for growth and advancement. Continuing education and obtaining certifications can also help supply chain analysts advance in their careers. These credentials not only demonstrate knowledge and expertise in the field, but they also show a commitment to ongoing professional development. In addition, keeping up with industry trends and advancements is crucial for career advancement. Supply chain analysts should stay informed about new technologies, strategies, and best practices to remain competitive. This can be achieved through attending webinars, workshops, and reading industry publications. How is the role of a supply chain analyst changing in the digital era? The role of a supply chain analyst is evolving in the digital era. With the rise of e-commerce and advancements in technology, data has become more accessible and abundant than ever before. As a result, supply chain analysts must possess strong analytical skills to make sense of this data and use it to drive decision-making. Furthermore, with the increasing complexity of global supply chains, supply chain analysts must also have a global mindset and understanding of international regulations, trade agreements, and cultural differences. This allows them to effectively manage supply chains and develop strategies that optimize efficiency and mitigate risk. Supply chain analysts also adopt new technologies such as artificial intelligence, machine learning, and blockchain to streamline processes, automate tasks, and improve overall performance. These digital tools allow for real-time data analysis, predictive modeling, and supply chain optimization, making the role of a supply chain analyst more data-driven and strategic. Now, have you been scouring the market for a reliable LD and GPS provider? Well, your search ends here. Among the plethora of options available, there's one that we can recommend with absolute confidence. Affiliate disclaimer: Frate Chain is supported by our viewers. When you purchase through links on our site, we may earn an affiliate commission that helps keep our website and all its content. Thank you. Learn more. Are you tired of the endless paperwork and constant detective work to keep track of your shipments? Let us introduce you to your new best friend, Motive. This game changer is here to revolutionize your business, taking all that tedious tracking and cumbersome paperwork off your hands. With Motive, you can wave goodbye to the stress of managing inspection reports and say hello to a streamlined shipping process. And the best part, you'll always be on top of the game with real-time road and traffic updates. No more unpleasant surprises with traffic jams and unexpected roadblocks. See why Motive is the talk of the town and join the revolution today. Check out the link in the description for more info about Motive. Don't miss out on our enlightening previous video that dives deep into the world of GPS tracking. Final thoughts. In conclusion, the landscape of supply chain analysis is transforming rapidly, driven by the digital revolution and the ever-increasing complexity of global trade. As supply chain analysts, it's our responsibility to adapt, evolve, and harness these changes to propel our careers and the industry forward. Embracing continuous learning, staying informed, and leveraging technological advancements are vital to staying ahead of the curve. Thank you for taking the time to watch this video. We hope you found it informative and thought-provoking. Here's to the exciting future of supply chain analysis. Disclaimer: Frate Chain provides educational content only. It should not be taken as professional advice. You should always consult a freight shipping expert before making any decisions.